do not sing through my nose.
Oh my God, you do. No, you don't.
My voice
no, you
the
don't.
entire time.
Oh my God, happy
I
Friday
am trained properly, and you just keep singing off-key, flat, and nasally.
Listen, you don't tell me. You don't tell me what smack your face.
Oh my goodness, we're here at Thirst Trap Thursday. I am so excited. We have such a heck of a show for you guys to unpack today.
Jessie Snow, hey girl, she says repping Mel's favorite state, Ohio.
Hey, Jessie Snow in Ohio.
I'm not coming there, Jessie. You come to me.
Oh. All right, Sonnies, the lights are up and the vibes are fierce today. Your favorite morning crew is turning up the energy. We're talking haunted trails, Halloween thrills, and EDM takeover that'll shake your pumpkin spice latte right off the table. But first, I gotta turn it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene. Mel, what are you eating today?
I got this Oreo cookie.
Oh.
But I had a BLT with egg this morning before the show. That was my breakfast.
So I have a question for you because I pulled this out of the...
I don't want that. I don't like that one.
So you don't like the golden Oreos. Why not?
Because it's not Oreo.
You don't like a blondie or anything like that?
No. Why? I don't understand why people want to take perfectly good snacks and then like jack them up. See, I washed my mouth.
So don't you think that you can elevate your snack life?
I think there's a different way than let's take this brownie and turn it into a completely flavorless blondie thingy.
Oh my God.
Not my thing, but anyway.
They're vegan.
Oh my God, with the freaking vegans. You're gonna let me know 27 times in 2 minutes that you're vegan. I love it. Oh, so I love how you put, oh, hey, Big D.
Hey, is that a fat joke? That's so nice.
We're serving spooky realness and sonic chaos today, like always. We've got DJ Satellite Frank in the studio today, spinning beats that'll raise your vibration and maybe your heart rate. Plus, we're dipping into the Hastings Supper Club's Fall Fest, and I'm spilling a snack report so retro that it might just haunt your pantry.
Oh, haunted snacks, haunted nights, and a haunted beat. I'm all for it. It's giving spooky chic. Hashtag spooky season in comments right now. It's giving electro freak. We've got free Halloween fun. We got a little bit more from Renee's list from yesterday. Heroic firefighters in town are fighting burnout. So we're going to get into that conversation a little bit too, because I think that's an important one to bring to the table. And a museum heist. I know what's going over in France. Not just the Louvre, boo. There's another.
No, you know what? I think it's called Security. Angie agrees with me about the snacks, by the way.
Y'all always agree with her. Y'all always agree with her.
My friends.
Fine. Good job,
and
Angie.
Don't forget, we're wrapping it all up with Hey Girl, Hey Horoscopes, because even Mercury is in retrograde. That cannot dull our shine.
Sonnies, we have so much to talk about today. It's always fierce, it's always fresh, and it's always Thirst Tap Thursday. Energy in the blender because it's Sunny TV, and we are
live from the Black Box at Limelight Theater. It's Sunny TV. Spirit Fingers.
I love it. Yeah, I love Spirit Fingers on that one. Hey, we're going to have a quick word from our title sponsors, which is the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All-American Air.
Yes.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
America!
America!
Right.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Team America World Police?
No.
Okay. Yeah, see, I knew you would, Christina. So now you all have to watch Team America World Police. It's a movie that's filmed with all puppets. And
I'm not
it's
watching that.
really funny, but they have a tagline in there they say in the song, but I can't sing, it's not appropriate. Watch Team America World Police and let me know.
Okay, well, let's talk about your inaccurate weather report right now. Oh, it's fall, y'all.
Excuse me, I have been accurate this whole week, so I am just going to congratulate myself with a nice high five.
I'm still sweating like a meatball.
I know
over
that's
here,
because
though,
we have to turn the air off in here when we
I
record.
know.
So it is going to be, guys, a high of 76 today.
Okay,
Shut it down.
loving it.
Humidity went down to 54,
That's
y'all. That's
right
what
where I wanna be.
I blew it out today.
Yeah,
This hair.
yeah.
And probably my microphone
And
screaming.
your personality too.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Cloud cover is at 9%. Wind is going to be 25 mile per hour gust, but winds are coming in northeast at 12 p.m.
Okay.
Tonight it's going to be low of, ready, 63. So you can, if you have a fire pit, maybe go do that, but don't like step too close because then you're going to have to call 911. So don't put
Right.
any lithium batteries near the fire pit. 'Cause
Right.
That could be bad. But, exactly. But guess what? It is sweater weather. Sweater
Aha,
weather.
very
So don't forget to
nice.
put on your sweaters. Wear your sunscreen always. Take your dog on a walk. If you do outdoorsy things, maybe go do the things. Other than that, that's all I got today.
All right. You wore that today? Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, shut up. With your stupid blondie Oreo cookie. He doesn't.
All right, let's get into the local music report, shall we? Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. It's time for the local music report to make you proud on this Thursday, October 23rd. Wow.
Can you believe
Hey,
that?
he's back. The residency, the myth, the legend. Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Craig Smith at Bin 39 Wine Bar at 1. If you know, you know. Bin 39 is where to go. Yale Dre and Zaza Flamenca are doing
Okay.
another world tour.
World
this is wonderful. La
tour.
Cocina at the cellar upstairs at 1. Smoking Joe, guess what? He
He
took
took
a
a
shower.
shower.
Nice. Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 3. Mystery guest at the Guy Harvey Resort. Wow, at 4. John Q at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30 p.m. Vinny Jacobs at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Allen Arena, Oasis Deck Restaurant. That sounds like a really good DJ name.
Yeah.
DJ Allen Arena.
DJ AA.
Oh, wow. That sounds like you.
That sounds
okay.
like people might not come.
Right, 5 o'clock.
Well, maybe
PM.
a lot of people would come these days.
I think people are going to go see Trevor Compton, though, at St. Augustine Shores Club at 5. Mike Cook, wow, what is he cooking? Concouse Marina at 5.
The beats.
Colin Costco, no relation. I checked it out because it's Colin with a K. Pesca Volano by Michael Lugo at 6 o'clock. Oh, our chicas, Bad
Yes.
Dog Mama at Prohibition Kitchen at 6 o'clock p.m. Joshua Tennessee Worthy. Sounds like a moonshine, right? That sounds nice. Colonial Oak Music Park at 7. We've got Corn again.
Stop.
I'm not kidding.
That
Corn.
sounds like, I'm not even going to.
I wonder if, is it like the something takes a part of me? Remember the Corn back in the day?
Yeah, I do,
I
and
loved
they can
it.
sk-
It's so good. Boom, chaka, dum, bali, ba. It was good. Oh, please. Oh, if I did that to you, could you imagine?
Oh, we fight.
Corn again is playing at Cafe
Corn
11
again.
at
That's like a second helping at Thanksgiving.
8 o'clock. Or second breakfast. I heard that the other day, too.
That's my favorite thing.
Shout out to Heather that texted me this morning about second breakfast. Hey, Glass Chapel. Ooh,
Oh, I like
shatter
that.
that glass ceiling. That's going to be fun at Sarbez. That's the best grilled cheese in town. 8 o'clock p.m. And we've got Verse Vitile at Tradewinds Lounge.
That is so fancy, that name.
So fancy.
Fancy.
All right, guys, hang out with me for a little bit here. I'm really excited about this interview. Grab your glow sticks, tighten those laces, because today we're turning up the BPM. What's that? Beats per minute, baby.
Oh,
Here's the pulse behind some of the hottest nights in town. The man who can turn a quiet room into a full-on frequency field. We got DJ Satellite Frank in studio. From underground house grooves to festival-sized drops, this guy doesn't just spin tracks, he builds universes through sounds. Let's find out how he discovered his calling and what makes his sets electric and why EDM is more than just music. It's a cultural movement, baby. Let's get into it. Satellite Frank, welcome to Sunny TV.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for having me.
wait, so do you go by when you meet people like in the streets, are you like, hey, my name's DJ Satellite Frank, or do you say your real name?
Oh, everyone asks me this, but my friends know me as Andre, my real name. And then if somebody refers to me as Frank, that means you've heard me DJ.
Oh,
It's a
awesome.
good business model.
Okay, I like
How
it.
did you come up with the name Satellite Frank?
So I was expecting that question too. Yeah, so I love astronomy. I love stars. You know, I love NASA. I grew up, you know, being into planets and all that stuff. And so I really got stuck with the word satellite. And then I was like, well, Satellite Andre doesn't sound good. It doesn't really, ring. So I was in New Jersey, which we spoke about earlier, and I have a uncle named Frank.
Oh.
And he was just sitting in his
My dad's name is Frank.
Oh, you could be related.
Francesco.
oh my
Everyone
gosh,
called
your
him Frank
dad's
for
my
short.
uncle. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so he was sitting there in his chair, and he just looks over at me. He's like, try my name. And I'm like, all right, Satellite Frank. And then it stuck. So
I love it. That's a great story. Isn't that cool?
That's really cool.
I tried to get you.
Damn it.
So you've built a vibe and a style. Can you walk us through a little bit, like when you first started out? When did you realize that being a DJ would be a complete art form for yourself?
for sure, yeah. So I actually started off as a musician. I'm primarily a piano player. I've been playing since I was 11. At one point, I was part of like 5 or 6 bands at the same time. And then COVID hit. So then I'm like, all right, I have to reassess everything. And that's when I found one of my favorite DJs. He was very inspiring. His name is Sunlight Square. And his real name is Claudio. So it's kind of like Satellite Frank Andre kind of thing. He's Italian. And he started off like this DJ set. And, you know, I was stuck at home with COVID. And I'm like, okay, normal DJ set. But then he pulled out his keyboard. And he combined them. And I'm just like, that's what I want to do.
That's amazing.
So then
That's like LPGOB, like she's the Femme House movement, like so spot on, perfect.
if she comes into town.
Oh,
like,
bro,
I
I would lose my mind.
So when
yeah.
you DJ, do you use actual like turntables, like the DJs we grew up hearing in the 90s?
yeah,
or
yeah.
is it all computers now?
Now it's all computers. However, I do have a monthly night in town where I do just vinyl.
Okay.
Luckily, I got my awesome vinyl collection passed down from my parents.
That's amazing.
They taught me a lot about the discotheques back in the day, right? So
Yeah.
the platform shoes, Studio
Absolutely.
54. So I love the history of dance music, and it really influenced my collection of vinyl.
That's cool. So how do you infuse the two? I mean, I guess it's a two-part question. My first question is you were in 5 different bands, and each band's going to have its own culture. So how do you make sure that you represent each culture in each band, and then how do you fuse it into your music?
For sure. So at that point, I was part of 5 bands, but once COVID hit, I couldn't rely on those shows to pay my income because I'm blessed right now to be a full-time musician and DJ.
It's amazing. Congratulations. Not
thank
an easy feat to get.
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So when I was part of those bands, if the singer got sick with COVID, it's not like I could just fill her role, so I would lose that paycheck. So that is why I turned over to becoming a DJ. And the great thing is that I took a little bit of each of the bands and put it into the collection of music that I spin. And then to answer your question, how do I like to me, it keeps it fresh for me,
Okay.
the fact that each band is a different style or genre. So I used to be like part of a funk band, a Latin band that would play salsa and stuff like that.
Nice.
And it just really opened up my my exposure to all these different genres. So
Do you have like a signature, like if someone would walk into the room and they were like, that's Frank right there. Like, do you have like a sound that is really significant to yours?
yeah, thanks for asking that. Yeah, it's a tricky question, but I love just having a lot of cultures, like inviting a lot of cultures. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get a lot of eclectic stuff with me. You know, as a DJ, you have to gain the trust of the audience. Once you do that, then you can explore more, and that's where I kind of push the boundaries. And it's like, okay, here's something from like India. Here's something from like South Africa. Here's something from Portugal or from Brazil, and then that's where you can get experimental. So my sound is kind of like just a big
Cornucopia of culture.
Exactly.
We really dove into the conversations with Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl, and there's a lot of pushback and a lot of nervousness about it because he's not going to be singing in English. But over here on Sunny TV, we're like, this is going to be amazing because we love to learn about different cultures and what makes us so unique, and that's kind of like our identity in this whole entire world. So combining all of those things and trying to find similarities. Do you find similarities of music in different cultures? And maybe it's an African drum versus a saxophone, and then you kind of marry the two together.
Yes. So that also leads to another point, which is like, to me, like music genres or styles, they're kind of like languages, right? So the more languages you speak, the easier it is for you to communicate with like a bigger audience, right? So some people, unfortunately, are closed-minded and they don't want to accept new cultures or new music. So that kind of plays in a part with my sound, which is like I'm trying to push the boundary, like have patience, open your ears, open your heart, and I'm sure you will find those similarities between the music that you grew up listening to here in the US, let's say, compared to a lot of the music that you hear around the world.
Yeah, like Avicii, for example. Remember that song "Wake Me Up"?
Yeah.
And it had like that whole country kind of riff
With the
to
guitar.
it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wake me up when it's not over. Like, and it really kind of had that vibe. Do you think that that opens up people's minds? Do you ever see that when you're a DJ? You're like, oh wow, I know that I taught them a little bit about EDM, electronic dance music. I know I just opened up their universe.
Oh yeah, sometimes they don't even realize it. You know,
Yeah.
they kind of feel it, and that really makes me happy. Like those moments where like you just unlock this like part of their brain and they're like, I don't know what this is, but I love it.
Yeah.
You know? Like I want more. Like I love when somebody comes up, it's like, okay, what did you do there? What did you play? Where is that from? You know, how did you find this? You know?
So now, like when you're at home, right, and you get up in the morning. When do you wake up, like around 10?
Yeah.
So like when you get up in the morning, like you do your rituals. Everyone has their morning rituals. Do you like, all right, I need to practice, and then all of a sudden like your house is like jamming out in the morning? Like what is it
Yeah,
like?
do you hear like a sound, like a dripping
Do
faucet
your neighbors
or
like
something? Yeah.
hate you or love you or like?
Luckily, no complaints from my neighbors. I have a studio that I'm blessed with, and I have just soundproofed it.
Okay.
So if you like step outside my house, you really don't hear a lot. But usually what I do in the mornings as my ritual is if I'm home alone, right, no one else, you know, I'm just in my underpants and I just go straight and I put on the music.
Yeah.
And like I'm brushing my teeth, like changing clothes while listening to music. Sometimes I put on like friends' DJ sets or just, you know, I try to discover new music that I never heard. So that's my morning ritual.
Do you have a dog?
I don't. I have like friends that are like dogs.
I was
No, I don't have a
gonna
dog.
say, like, does your dog like to listen to you practice? And your dog's like, no, Dad, that doesn't sound good. But you don't have dogs, it doesn't work.
But I mean, you kind of get into that EDM is sort of like a rhythm of life. I mean, there's so many different styles. There's so many different genres of EDM. Do you have some specific, or could you teach us some that that people may not know about?
Sure. Yeah.
Like
Just going back.
dubstep or something. What is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dubstep.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of different styles of music. So going back to what I was saying earlier too, I kind of like to equate it to like state lines, right? State lines are these invisible lines that separate different places. So genres are kind of like just labels, right? Because at the end of the day, music is music.
Right.
So you might not even know the genre, but you might be like, okay, I like this, you know, I like this music. So, I mean, what can I teach you or show you? So there is dubstep, there's bass music, there's a whole, you know.
Drum and bass, yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole.
Deep house is another one. It's like so deep. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not as
Subgenres
house
of
music
house.
is something. Yeah.
Correct. Then there's like techno, then there's disco. Let's see. Then there's new disco. I can talk about that. New disco spelled N-U, right? And that's just like a modern take on older disco.
I'm hearing a lot of that actually. A lot of new disco is really kind of taking the forefront. It's a whole nother conversation, but that vibe, that retro vibe, but it also has a really modern aesthetic to it.
One of the leading DJs, you know, in that sound is Purple Disco Machine.
Oh my gosh, amazing! Yeah.
He's a vibe. He was recently here in Jacksonville at DEC. I went to see him, and
How is that place? Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
I've not been yet.
Yeah, there's you know, everything has its, you know, blessings and its
Yeah, of course.
its
Yeah.
bad parts, but yeah, that's a whole ecosystem in
Yeah.
itself.
Of course.
But yeah, the new disco. I hope, you know, from my perspective, I hope people, when they play new disco or they go into that category, they can understand its roots in real disco. Because back in the day, it was like real drummers, like in a room full of like shag carpets, like trying to record and stuff. And you know, I mentioned Studio 54 earlier. Like, if you do your research and you know, you figure out the history, it will make you appreciate the newer music so much more. And I believe personally, there's a lot of people out there throwing these disco-themed parties, and they don't play any disco at all.
Right.
And that's false advertising to me.
Yeah.
And it kind of aggravates me because it's like I'm getting up at 10 o'clock in the morning
Yes.
to get out of the house, and it's like I'm spending gas money and time to drive all this way to see the show, and it's mislabeled.
Now, do you have, because you've played a lot of different areas, right? Do you have a place that you're like, I love when I get to go there. Like, where would be what's your favorite place to play?
I never got that question.
Oh, I'm
asked
full of
before.
them.
Great. Yeah, because I'm always on the go and I'm always playing shows. It's not really so much like, oh, where can I see shows, right? For me, the best place to go see shows. Are you saying like more locally?
No,
or?
like what's the best place you've played?
Yeah.
Like that you
Oh, that
love
I've
when they
played.
hire you and bring you in. I love going to Colorado. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
where
Red
you go,
Rocks.
but
Red Rocks.
something,
Oh,
yeah.
hey, maybe one day.
God bless. Yes.
So where do I like playing a lot? I mean, I love Great Goods. You know,
Yeah.
I have my monthly show. I like more of those intimate shows where like you can kind of curate and make like an underground sound where people trust you more, right? I love doing shows where it's like, okay, you have to play this certain style of music, but when people come out to just see your silliness and your imperfections, those are the shows that I love the most. And that can really happen anywhere, but right now it's happening a lot at Great Goods.
So you see a big movement in Vegas. I mean, you see a lot of residencies and things like that, and pool parties. And is that kind of your vibe, or do you like the more, like you said, more intimate? Would you ever turn down like a moment, like a festival or something like that, or do you stick to your aesthetic?
No, I love festivals, and that's a funny thing that you're saying, because as you evolve as an artist, more people know your name and more people will come out to hear your sound and your original music, right? So my goal right now is to get to that point to where I can be myself and I don't have to work so hard to appease all the people that's in front of me. In Vegas, you know, the residencies there are huge DJs that if you say their names, people know what they play.
Diplo, Sophie Tucker.
Yeah, James Hype.
James
Yeah, oh my
Kennedy
God, yeah.
from Vanderpump Rules.
Ay, Mala. He was at Decca though. He was
I'm
at
just
Decca.
saying,
Yeah.
he plays there, and he was in Miami too.
Perfect.
Yeah, but it's that balance.
Yeah, but going back to, I mean, have you ever done like one of those like pool party festival moments? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Do
And
you like doing those?
yes.
Or you like don't get
But they
my
can get
equipment
really
wet?
trashy, honestly.
That's
right?
what I was going to say.
Okay.
It depends on the people, right?
Because they kind of set the mood and the vibe.
Correct. Yeah. And here in Florida, there's a lot of pool parties because, you know,
Sure,
in the
sure.
summer, you get a lot of that stuff. So it depends. Like, if there's themes, then, like, you can play around with the themes. Like, now we're in October.
Yeah.
So, like, you just play a bunch of Halloween music, and it makes
Yeah.
it fun, right? But at a pool party, you can play, like, sunny day
Yeah.
vibes, right?
No
Love it.
pun intended.
But,
Tropical house vibes. And
Exactly,
stuff.
exactly.
Oh, that was
Kygo,
fun.
something. Yeah.
oh, wow, okay, yeah. Yeah. But pool parties are fun. I've done a couple of those. I used to actually play at the pool for the Hilton in Daytona, the big one, right there near the Streamline Hotel.
Nice.
But the problem is tourism, and I'm sure you've probably mentioned that on your show before, because we are in a very
Of course.
tourist-influenced
Yeah.
town. But when there's such a variety of different types of people, it becomes harder, right? So it depends on your type of pool party, you know, because there can be different types.
Do you ever gauge the audience? Like, if they're not feeling the vibe,
Oh,
do
yeah.
you switch up your set, or do you come in with like this is my set list, I'm sticking to it? Like, what's that like?
I'm always able to go off the beaten path,
Okay.
you know, because, you know, sometimes I do plan something and then I show up and it's completely the opposite.
Right,
You know,
right.
I've had so many of those instances, and to me, it's just like, okay, the more prepared you are, if you have like a variety of music, that means that you're prepared for every situation. So like I showed up to a place once and like, here's a bunch of like Ukrainians, you know, and all they want was like Balkan night vibes.
You're like, all right,
Yeah.
Balkan
pivot
vibe.
real
Right, right.
fast.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is not what the owner told me, like,
Yep.
going that way. But no, that's the live and fun aspect of it. A lot of people don't even know it's happening. And unfortunately, there's a lot of artists and DJs that have something planned, and unfortunately, that's all they can do. They show up and they play what they practiced, like button by button, like action by action.
Right.
And it's like, that's cool, and you might get lucky, and it works, but always be prepared to
Now, do you do like weddings and stuff like that, parties, or are you just strictly like,
private
I'm not
parties?
doing that stuff?
So I am so
He's like, no.
I'm so honored that at this point in my life and my career, I can actually say no to a lot of those.
Okay.
Weddings are great for one thing,
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know? But it has nothing to do with me.
And the
right?
artistry, what you do.
Correct. So it's not about me, and I know that. I go into a wedding. I have one actually in November. It's for a friend's friend. I like those more because they know you personally. But like I was saying, it's not about me. I'm there to fulfill the dream, that dream day, you know, that ideal vision of that day for that couple. So I will play what they want because that's what they're paying the big bucks for.
Yeah.
Now, do I enjoy that? Not so much, because they treat you like a radio.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this wedding in
Yeah.
particular, but they treat you like a radio. They treat you like a machine. They treat you as if it's, you know, you're just nobody.
Yeah.
You know, they don't even say like, hey, what's your name?
Right.
What's your favorite color?
Right.
You know.
How do you handle that though? Because you always get that one drunky monkey, and he's like, "Can you play? You know, please
You put
play
your head-
Mbop by Hanson." And you're like, "Bro,
He puts
no."
his headphones on. He's like, can't
Yeah, I
hear
can't
you."
hear you. Yeah, how do you handle that?
And I had to learn about that. Like, you need to adapt to that because
Okay.
it does happen. So there's a couple of approaches that you can have. The first one is like, I actually rebuttal by saying like, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? And then they're like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you're a real person. You're not just a puppet.
Yeah.
Correct. So I could do that if I want to be saucy. But sometimes, you know, I say like, hey, unfortunately, this is an event where we don't take requests, you know. And if they start bugging me, I can just call security.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, 'cause
but
sometimes
that's,
it gets
that's,
that way, yeah.
that's where you have to know your self-value, and you cannot let people step on you. Because one rule, too, growing up is like, when you're DJing or when you're performing, whether you're in a band, whether you're singing or whatever, you know, there's always going to be someone that doesn't like what you're playing. Always. There's no
Oh,
such
yeah.
thing as a perfect room where everyone's going to like exactly everything you do 100%. But the thing is, you have to play to the masses, like to the majority of the room, and you kind of have to get to that person eventually. That one person doesn't like it. Like, you know, let me make 20 people happy, and then that other person, hold on for a second, got them happy. Okay, now let me play a little bit of yours.
Or that person can just leave.
Well,
And
I
that's
mean,
something that people need to understand too.
Yeah.
It's like, if
If
you
you
don't
don't
like what
like
I'm
it-
playing, like, just go somewhere else. There, literally everyone, including your 5-year-old son, can be a DJ nowadays. Just go make him play what you want.
So if people wanted to get in touch with you and
Uh-huh.
find out like how to like have an event and have
They
you
should
there,
come
like,
up and request Bad Bunny. No, I'm kidding.
I love it.
how would they do that?
Well, the cool thing about my name,
Do they
Satellite
send you
Frank.
like a bat signal out into the land?
yeah. They just put like a freaking like spaceship or something.
That would be
inside.
great. We should get that for
drone.
town. Yes. Now, Satellite Frank, please. But yeah, how do people get in touch with you?
Yeah, so the cool thing with my name, Satellite Frank, all one word, if you just look it up, you're pretty sure that you're going to find me somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on SoundCloud. I'm not on MySpace.
God,
Oh, I
remember
miss
those
my
days?
fa-
Oh.
Top 8.
If I could get my MySpace
I can't
back,
remember
I
my
can't.
login. I tried
And you
it.
I
gotta
want my
pay, like-
iPod Nano back. Like,
Oh, remember those days? Gosh.
Guys, those are the now.
But I
I'm
mean, the
sad.
culture of EDM, I do have to get this question. The culture of EDM is always, always changing. What do you see the future like? Is there any kind of, do you see any, I mean, disco was something definitely that the modern disco, the new disco kind of came into the play. Do you see any nuances that are coming about nowadays?
Yeah, that's also something that I've thought about countless times. The funny thing is, like, nowadays, there's less people dancing on the dance floor, and there's more phones out.
Yeah.
And I believe, I strongly believe, and it's that way now because of technology. Because back in the day, the disco days, you know, you had a landline at home, and you had to remember the girl's phone number that you got at the club. You know, my dad told me so many stories about that. And they would work the whole week to get pampered up, you know, and look good, to go out that weekend at the hot spot at the club, right? And it was more about the experience as a whole.
Yeah.
Now people have this fad or this like idea of like, oh, I gotta record everything.
And let me tell you, nobody wants to watch those videos you're
And do
recording.
they actually
They
ever
don't
rewatch
care.
them?
That's what I was gonna get to, which is like, you're wasting almost more time holding the phone up instead of living in the actual moment.
Yeah, and then your shoulder gets sore.
One
it's a
that
whole
one
thing.
that blows me away is fireworks. I don't understand why
I
people
don't want to watch your video of fireworks, and
record
neither does
fireworks.
Satellite
It
Frank.
makes
Okay.
no sense to me. Yeah, but being in the moment is such an important thing. Is that's what you're getting at, and I think
Yeah.
that is so. That's what you do. Is you put people in these moments and take them out into space and touch the stars for hours upon end, and then they
Yeah.
come back to Earth, and you're changing their perspective of how they view life. And EDM is that rhythm, it's that beat, it's that pulse, and I think you do a fantastic job, sir. Honestly,
Thank you.
We
your
have
sets are
a
amazing.
question from my buddy Jesse. Has Frank ever seen a silent disco?
Oh yeah, what do you think of that?
What do you think
That's
of
a good
silent?
question,
Yeah, good
Jesse.
job, Jesse.
Yeah, great question. Thank you. I've played silent discos before, and they are strange.
Okay.
When there are multiple channels and multiple DJs, it becomes let me not say
Mess?
bad words. Hold on. It's like who's got the bigger ego.
Right,
say something
yeah,
else.
yeah, hear ya.
But
yeah.
because you can clearly see who's on what channel. You know, like so if there's like
Green
many
or-
people on green, then the DJ on the blue is like, oh, like what am I doing wrong? Like it gets into your head.
Gotcha.
You know, and then it takes away from you being yourself as an artist and as a DJ. And tying back into the previous question, I think the new fad is actually imperfection. With today's technology and AI and stuff, I think eventually people will get tired of the phones and they'll be like, wait a minute, people are human. I go out to see someone play guitar live because they can do it live, right? Like, people are going to get over the whole phone thing. And the same thing goes for silent disco. I don't know why people like silent disco. The pros is that you don't get the cops called because of sound ordinance. I get that.
Yeah, but it's actually very funny watching a silent disco because you're
When
watching
you don't
it.
have the headphones on, you
Yeah,
listen.
and everybody's just like,
Yeah.
like, what?
Yabba dabba do on the dance
So
floor.
crazy looking.
Yeah, it's you know, it's healing in a way, you know, when you do it with your friends and stuff like that. But from the DJ perspective or from the curator, I just much rather just put on some playlists.
Yeah.
You know, at that point, don't hire me. I've actually turned down a gig like that here in town where it's like, why are you paying me all this money where you can just put a playlist?
Yeah.
Instead, grab a different night with me where I actually play live
Right.
on like live speakers, and it's just a whole different experience.
You curate a moment. I think that's
Yeah.
so important. God, this has been such an awesome conversation.
Yes.
You're playing tomorrow night, Great Goods, right? Am I
Yes.
saying that right? So what time does your set start?
Starts at 7. It's advertised as 7 to 11, but we usually go past that.
Oh, jeez.
Get
Get some coffee in.
Yeah, that's my monthly residency. You know, if you look me up anywhere, though,
We
you'll
love
find my
Georgia.
schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Great
I love
Goods.
to shop at Great Goods.
So there you,
You can
go.
shop and
Oh my
listen to
God.
music.
Yes.
So there you go.
Done.
We're
Perfect.
going. Satellite Frank, thank you so much for this conversation. You're incredible, sir. We got to have you back on the show. We got to hear all the vibes from the
Yes.
pulse of the street. So thank you so much for your time today. This has
Thanks
been-
for my shirt.
Yeah.
I got this shirt from
I got a
Frank,
hat,
guys.
you guys. This is awesome.
Yeah, more merch coming soon.
All
I got
right.
this shirt from Frank.
Friends, we're going to have a quick word from Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
Oh, what a great chat. Wasn't that awesome?
That was awesome. You know what? One day I'm gonna go hear Satellite Frank and I'm gonna dance.
Yeah? And you're going to bring your what?
I'm gonna bring this.
Small
Well, I need it to like get my hair out of my face, 'cause it keeps, you know. And
But look, we fit into the culture because this is very big.
you can even put lipstick on with the baby hands.
Oh, very nice. You didn't. All right.
God.
Hey, this next event that I'm going to talk about, this comes from Christina.
Ex-Tina.
I took it from your page, boo. All right. Hastings Supper Club, a feast for community and connection, is coming up. Hey, neighbors, the second dinner of the Hastings Supper Club is officially on the books. And trust us, this is one that you're going to want to be at because comfort food heaven with a modern twist.
Join us Saturday, November 8th at
Okay.
Hastings Coffee Company for an unforgettable evening of food, what, you have me there, fellowship, and fall flavors. I just hope there's no pumpkin latte.
Well,
2 cozy seatings, 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. means there's room for everybody at your table.
Look, I'm gonna get into this menu real quick. It's pure nostalgia reimagined. So
All right,
the
what we got?
appetizer, we have Swedish meatballs with pureed cauliflower and lingonberry.
I think it's loinberry.
Whatever. Salad is a kale salad. That's my speed. The soup is cream of broccoli with
Okay.
the local sourdough
Oh,
grilled cheese
there it is.
croutons.
Done.
Okay. And they also have an herby chicken pot pie, which I'm totally down for.
Done.
Dessert apple crisp. I
good.
love an apple
But
crisp.
it also comes with homemade cinnamon ice cream and
Okay.
salted caramel drizzle.
That's nice.
Top it off with a special fall drink and dessert under the stars on the Hastings Coffee Company patio.
The best part about this, Sonnies, is the proceeds are going to go to Simon's House, which is supporting families right here in St. Johns County. A portion of every plate goes directly to help those in need. The tickets are $65 a person or $120 a pair. I like that. You get a little break for the pairs. You can RSVP at orangeblossomcatering.biz or you can call 904-615-4799.
But don't forget to mention your preferred seating time because that can get a little confusing if you don't.
Oh, yeah. You know how you get.
I know. I just figure it out for me. That's it.
Hey, there's an estuary nature meets nightmare coming up, a spooky moment. Get ready for the GTM Research Reserve is trading science for screams.
Uh-oh.
Estuary creeps into the GTM South Beach lot October 24th through the 26th with
weekend.
haunted trails, trick-or-treat fun, and spooky surprises like Mel's hot breath.
Shut up your face.
Talk about the haunted trail nights.
All right, so Haunted Trail Nights are Friday and Saturday, October 24th and 25th, 7 and 9:30 p.m. It's not for the faint of heart or little ones. This trail winds through the woods with eerie effects, jump scares, and enough goosebumps to last till Thanksgiving.
I love this.
So basically, you will be filming a scene for the Blair Witch Project. if
Ooh,
what's
that's
happening.
fun. Just make sure you have a runny nose.
Yeah, but now on Sunday.
Remember, all she did was
Yeah.
It's like, give this child a tissue. Use a piece of bark.
can't
Get
have-
a leaf.
Or give her an
Ugh.
Allegra or a Claritin. That sounds like freaking allergies to me.
I'm Mal.
But Sunday trick-or-treat trails for little kids. It's on Sunday the 26th, my husband and I anniversary,
Oh.
from 1 to 3 p.m. It's located in the GTM South Beach lot, 2200 South Ponte Vedra Boulevard. Tickets are $15 or $20 cash at the gate.
Okay.
When I first saw that on the script, I said GTL. Like Jersey Shore, Jim Tin Laundry.
That's so fun. All right, listen, you guys. I've got a salacious story here, but we're going to have a sunny sunshine on the side of it. Picture this. You're craving that crispy Trickin.
That chicken is all
Chicken.
tricked out.
Crispy chicken crunch. I can do it from Popeyes.
It's wearing the jewels from the Louvre.
And Popeyes from Palm Coast. You flash your card, you drive through it. Instead of just sliding that box right into your car, that sounds horrible, your wallet slides too. This is what happens when 2 employees are accused of turning customers' credit cards into their own commissionary fund for an inmate boyfriend. That's right. One of them, about 49 years old, was already arrested in April. The other, 42, was just arrested for orchestrating the scheme while working behind the counter. Fraud on your fast food fix. Woo! So next time you have that seasoned drive-through attendance, maybe give them a nod and maybe use cash, right?
Maybe don't drive through twice. I'm sorry, you guys, I was trying really hard not to laugh.
You did a great job.
I did. My face didn't show it at all. So let's picture this. I'm working at Popeyes. My boyfriend is in the jail. He's in
Yeah.
the pokey. And I got to get funds for, what is it called? It's called their canteen.
So they were taking these credit cards
Yeah,
and
and
basically
they were
just...
They were using it to fund like their significant
Oh,
others.
commissary.
The commissary, the
Oh, got
canteen,
it.
whatever.
Soap
so then
on
they
a
could
rope.
have the things.
Don't drop the soap.
Stop.
I heard that's how you get
Guys,
dates.
I can't. The stuff people are doing these days, I'm sorry, the stuff people are doing these days to get money.
I mean, yeah, why are you targeting people in a drive-through? Seriously, that's kind of crazy. It's also like the gasoline. Now I'm afraid to use my credit card at a gas station, right?
The thing that happened to me, you're supposed to like shake the thing to see if there's something on it. Or how about this? Just go inside and
Wait,
pay.
back your face up. You just said this happened to you?
Yeah,
What
it happened to me.
Tell us, what happened?
So I went to the gas station and I put my card in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to go get my hair done. They cashed me out and she's like, your card got declined. And I'm like,
Girl,
card got declined.
check
That's
the
weird.
strip. Tell me you have till 2 payments.
So I called my bank and I have Navy Federal Credit Union. And they were like, it shows that you spent the gas station and went through all these charges. I'm like, I didn't do any of that. Then my card was flagged in Louisiana. I was like, well, no, I'm in St. Augustine. They froze my card. They didn't even, I got my money back.
But how long do you have to do that?
They actually, Navy Federal is very good. Now I get a call or a text if there's potential fraud. I'm like, yeah, no, that was me. I really spent all that money. But
Navy
it
Federal.
happened to me at the gas pump. So, dude, be careful.
Military brat. Yeah, Navy
So
Federal.
are you. You're a military
I'm
brat.
USAA. Thank you all the way.
I had USAA too. Military
Yeah,
brat.
my dad said, once you leave USAA, you can never go back. So you better hang on. I've hung on to that account forever. All right, Sonnies, let's pivot over to code fatigue. Firefighters, overtime, working.
I agree with this. Go ahead.
So they're basically clapping back and just saying, look, local firefighters union says that the current 56-hour work week, sometimes turning into 48-hour stretches with mandatory overtime, is pushing them to the brink. Now they're back at the bargaining table demanding a shift to 42-hour work week, even offering up to give up raises just to make it possible. Look how they're giving up an opportunity to get more money. They're like, no, we need to cut our hours back. Talk about this.
So the proposal cuts the schedule from 56 hours to 42, supported by about $4.9 million allocated for recruitment and retention.
Yeah.
Union members even offered up to give up their pay raises, including a 7% cost of living increase for the next 2 years to make the change happen. I'll tell you this much.
Tell me.
Say my house burned down, like Brian and our house burned down.
Oh.
And the firefighters were there so fast. I lost everything I own. However, his closet was fine. Like, I don't know how that works.
Of course. Fire
But
retardant.
they were so quick, and this happened at like 4 a.m., and they were so quick, and I said, please just save some of my shoes. There's a pair of red shoes. So the guy comes out, and he's like, we were able to save your shoes, but nothing else. So they...
Do you still have the shoes?
No.
What?
I wore... They
After
ended up getting
all
old.
that, he saved the freaking shoes and you
Yes,
don't have
this
them
was
anymore?
like 15 years ago. But they were so quick, and it just makes me think, can you imagine? I couldn't imagine going into these situations that are potentially heartbreaking, saving someone's life, administering Narcan oftentimes because they're doing that for potential overdoses, things like that.
Yeah.
Somebody loses their dog, they lose their pet, somebody's family member gets stuck in the house and they can't get them out. Like, living with that, and then you're working 56 hours a week and you're just like a hamster on a wheel. So firefighters are now the second, out of all the careers, they have the second highest suicide rate.
Right. You're right. Because they're being overworked. I really think this is a hot topic. I really think that we should dive into this more because we've got to give them some relief, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's an interesting conversation. I'm sure that's a developing story too that we'll get more into. But before we get underway, I'm stalling so Addie can hit the button for Old Town Trolley.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
Are you ready for a really good story?
Are you ready for this?
I've got a
yeah,
really,
let's do it.
Really good story here. Okay. Heart on your sleeve, fate with a wink. A man, okay, hold on. It's going to get a little gruesome in the beginning. So a man gets hit by a car. And then a woman who did not know him left her swimming class and saw the crash and rushed over. For 40 minutes, she comforted him and calmed him down and held his hand while waiting for 911. Keeping him steady through pain and panic. Okay. He survived and recovered and then asked her to marry him.
Oh, it's like a movie.
Isn't that so sweet?
That's
the stranger
cute.
who ran to help him because it turns out to be the love of his life. From trauma to trust, the first aid to the first dance, this is the kind of story that reminds you that sometimes love doesn't just walk in, it crashes into you.
Oh, that was
Dave
not
Matthews
good. Yeah.
Band. Okay.
Yes. Guys, okay, this is cute.
I thought I would impress you with this one. Nothing.
Well, I prefer the Am I the Asshole on the Reddit report.
I like this story. The man he was trapped beneath a car.
Okay, but let me ask you this. So how did this man know she wasn't married? Because like sometimes I don't wear my ring all the time.
It wasn't that immediate, Dopey. Like he had to he was trapped under a car. She knelt beside him and like comforted him.
Can you imagine though? I mean, this is a cute story. It's very cute. Yes. Oh, but can you imagine if he was like, you saved my life. I want to marry you. And she's like, yeah, no.
He had
doing
like
it.
a year's worth of recovery, so it wasn't
great.
like he just got out of the hospital and was like, Becky, I'm gonna marry you. Like he,
You gonna be my wife.
they actually had a nice friendship,
That's
and
great.
they probably broke some bread together.
It's
and
very cute. Why would you break the bread? Just eat the bread. Love.
well, I mean it's a symbol of like you're sitting down and having a little meal. I'm
That's
like,
a very cute story, David. I'm so glad you found it.
after his recovery, he tracked her down to thank her, and that
Stalker.
gratitude turned into connection, and then love, and then marriage.
And then it ended up on a series called Snapped on Oxygen.
Look, I'm telling you right now, she didn't know him at all, and she wasn't trained for it, but she just sat there with the compassion in her heart. We talk about that all the time, and literally helped this stranger.
Okay, but let me
I
ask
think
you this. In this world we live in today, guys, this day and age, right?
God
and
bless.
and somebody keeps like, my mom's shaking her head at me right now.
I know.
So,
Maria,
and then
who
say,
is this?
But say somebody keeps trying to contact you, and you're like, I don't know, like, in this day and age, doesn't that kind of come across as like creeper vibes? No? To
Who
nobody
hurt
else?
you in life? Who hurt
Nobody.
you? Why are you so against like somebody actually being nice? for
I'm
a
not.
change?
I think it's
not everybody has
great.
another agenda.
I think it's great, but that's cute. It's cute. Now, if it was like a dog and she rescued the dog, I think I'd be a little more excited about it.
Okay, well, let's go into robbery and
know.
thievery. I think this will be more for you and your gypsies, tramps, and thieves breath this morning.
That's my favorite Cher song.
This one is straight out of Ocean's 11 Paris edition, round 2. A 24-year-old woman waltzes into the National Museum of National History and allegedly steals 6 kilograms of pure gold. That's about $1.7 million, according to John Robinson from Flashes
Okay,
of
you
Brilliance.
go, girl.
Worth of geological glory. And right out of the display, tools, torches, the works, she skips town to Barcelona, proving again that Paris, even if the crime scenes have flair. She just jumps on a scooter. Another one. God.
The freaking scooters. These thieves are getting away on scooters. Like the Vespa, if you need you want to create a heist, just contact Vespa. They'll build you a custom bike.
So
Like,
talk to them about what happened at the Louvre the other couple
God.
weeks ago, right?
At the Louvre, they had another heist, and the people got away on a scooter.
Mean Trevor was in Paris at the time,
Oh.
just letting you know. He was, and him and Paul were like, we're not going to go because obviously that something happened there. But yeah, they
And then,
stole a bunch
they
of
were
brooches.
on the scooter, and one of the brooches fell off, but they still can't catch these people.
Dopey. Well, what are they going to do? It's not. I mean, they're going to break apart the stones from these incredible brooches, like they're diamonds and they're sapphires.
But my question is,
But I'm sorry.
where's the security, Paris?
So I'll change back to this. Like when they break apart these items, they're going to know that they come from because each diamond has a significant DNA. There's
Okay.
the cut, there's the clarity, there's different. You can tell like. There's only a few diamond cutters in the world, and most of them are going to be in Antwerp. And so I could tell as a jeweler being like, oh, this comes from this house, or this comes from that house. There's definitely different houses of cutters. So there's no way they're going to be able to sell them and break them apart. I have no idea how
So
they're
what
going to
do you do with them?
Like the black market eBay? Like, I don't know. Like, this
What do
is crazy, right?
I mean, I don't know. This is great. But what's even more crazy is these things keep happening. Like, where's the like security?
Security?
Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know, but they need to beef it up over in France.
You could just roll over and like, I'm just gonna. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna open this case and steal
Well,
your
they
crap.
said,
Like,
Mel,
you're-
they actually said that the security cameras that are in the Louvre, they were directed to the bathrooms and not the,
Wait a minute.
Is that inside job? I'm going to ask you.
Probably, but the cameras got directed to the bathroom. So who is the person that sits up in the control room and at the end of the night does like the closing duties?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't realize that the cameras were turned a different way, or there's not a second person in the security room that's checking to make sure cameras are pointed the right way? This is definitely an inside job.
This is just like my grandmother. Like she would hide things in the backyard. She would like dig holes and like she would make these
Yeah.
treasure maps, but she would only give them to Day Day to be able. So I knew where like the gold brush was. Like
Yeah.
she was like, you go underneath the roses and they're going to be under there, but you go 3 feet, not 2 4
Yep.
down. Yep. So we would find everything.
My Nona would, when she passed away, my father was getting her house ready to go on the market. Her money was in her house, like literally. Not just the house itself, but she cut the baseboards. My Nona's a little Italian lady.
God bless
Both
her.
of them. She cut the baseboards and cut a hole in the wall, and she would shove
Yeah.
tin boxes with money, and then she would put the baseboard back.
Yeah.
Like,
I have.
They didn't trust banks because they grew up. Think about the depression and everything. They didn't trust banks.
I have friends from Cuba. I'm sorry I have to bring it up, but I have friends from Cuba, and literally she would hide her jewelry coming to the United States up her cuca. Like she would literally, the Pikachu was lined with
Oh my.
jewelry. But
Well, and maybe if
she made it here.
Maybe if the Louvre did that, they would have like a little better security. Because I mean, I don't know.
I don't
but you
know.
know what? Let's have some great expectations.
I hear that.
People
Finally
are
said
looking
Kuka.
for a company, I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
We went.
That we're back on.
I understand. We went down to the islands, and literally, my friend took the underwire out from her bra and like put the weed like in her bra. Like I was like, whoa. The things people think of. I'm innocent here, okay? I'm a good kid.
Wait, do you remember the movie Traffic, guys?
Long time ago, yeah. Wasn't
With
it Catherine
Catherine
Zeta-Jones?
Zeta-Jones
Yeah.
and Benicio del Toro, I believe.
I love him.
And
yeah.
the dolls, they were made out of
The muñecas,
cocaine.
yeah.
And then that's how she was smuggling drugs
Ay, cocaína,
into the
yeah.
country.
Ay, ay, ay. Hey, let's get into Hey Girl, Hey Horoscopes.
Who's on deck?
Sagittarius and Capricorn. That means, Mom, you're on deck today. Sagittarius, you lovers, the horizon is calling and you're already halfway there. Expansion is your aesthetic. Think of etro prints and flowing scarves today and boots because it's boot season.
Boots.
Your cosmic command is run toward the unknown like it's the runway. Your power accessory is a passport stamped with dreams. Your affirmation is, I am limitless, I am laughter, I am light. The quote of the day is from George Mumford. The place to find who you are is exactly where you stand.
Oh.
I love that. That's so
fun.
good.
That's fun.
So don't apologize for it. I should add that. That's Dave Hartzell at the end of there. All right, Capricorn, discipline becomes art when yours is focused. This week, your ambition wears velvet gloves. Think of Balmain shoulders and clean lines and quiet luxury from Great Goods. Cosmic Command, build your empire in heels. Your power accessory is going to be a structured leather tote filled with plans and power. Your affirmation is, I am ambition softened by grace. Your quote comes from Ben Franklin, the best investment in the tools of one's own trade. I like that.
Oh my God,
That's very
I
nice.
got to do a joke.
Okay.
Vicky, you're going to love this one. What's the best way to watch a fly fishing tournament?
Go to sleep.
Live streaming.
Well, it's less bugs, that's for sure.
You got it? Get it? Like,
Oh my goodness. Let's step ball change into your playlist.
all right, we might have had DJ Satellite Frank on deck today, but he has nothing on DJ Sack Pack. That's me. All right, so we are doing the Hall of Fame sing-along edition if you're all ready.
Okay.
First, we're going to start with You Spin Me
Ride round, baby, ride round like a record, baby, ride round, round, round.
And then we're going to take it to One More Time.
Oh, I love it. Daft Punk, right? One
Yes.
more time. That's a
And
great
then we're
one.
going to take it a little bit of Don't Worry, Child.
Which
Next
one?
page.
Uh,
Swedish House Mafia. Yeah.
oh, it's Don't You Worry,
Child.
Child.
I got it
Deanna's
wrong.
got a plan for you.
But
That's a great song. And I
Here's
love
one of the best club songs of all time that actually has no words. It's Sandstorm. That is by far the best club song with no words.
Oh my God.
It's like that hold music.
Yes.
What's that hold song? Now you're all going to be singing that all day.
Oh my God.
You guys are
Y'all
gonna be-
ready for this? Let's get into one-star Yelp review.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. Here we go.
Big shout out to those Karens out there that put the one-star Yelp on some of these businesses. We're going to shout you out because you're a jerk. All right, this first one, pizza ruined my life.
This did not come from me. Pizza never ruins my life.
This person is an idiot. Okay.
It's stupid.
Don't try the pizza. It's so good you will come back every day. It's completely ruined my social life because each night I only want to go there. I hate this place. How are you going to ruin a business's Yelp review with one star and with your idiocies? That's so
I
stupid.
can't. That's hilarious to me.
All right, this national park nightmare. Let me begin by saying that my girlfriend and I expected this park to be one of the highlights. Nay, the crowning jewel in our 10-day road trip to the western
Who
states.
freaking talks like this?
Who talks like this? Get out of here. All right.
I-
We were horribly, terribly, tragically disappointed that the Rangers therein were
Oh, my
unfriendly and frankly just rude. Looking back now, though, I can hardly blame them as they've dealt with some of the most remarkable idiots that we've witnessed in the park. From triple parked tourists who were we watching drinking tea from their parked car, and when they had boxed in each other, I had a feeling that they were doing tailgatings with wild mooses. Who says mooses? It's moose. Get out of here. All right, to the whole family's drinking water straight from a bubbling stream. Let's talk about rampant diarrhea in your RV, anyone?
What the hell
Then
is
we
this?
got, I know, what is this? Then we got out of the car to smell the sulfur that nearly knocked my girlfriend on her feet, and the stench followed us through the day as it clung to our clothes and hair. So get Febreze, jerk.
Okay, so here's my whole thing. You're writing a review. Like, shut up. We don't need your whole E ESPN play-by-play. Just say what you like, what you don't like, and keep it moving.
All right, well, this girl, she said, I'm putting my name on it. This comes from Laura M., the Hotel from Hell. If you're really feeling like your life is in immediate peril, then this is the hotel for you. If you like blood stains on
Oh,
your
God.
sheets and slashes on your comforter, then don't look any further. How about some roaches and bed bugs to keep you company at night? If you like getting robbed and being watched and hearing domestic disputes and children screaming and police sirens, I would highly recommend this hotel. Why do you even bother putting that in writing, lady? Good
Wait, but
gracious.
here's my thing. Like everything else in life, you have a choice. You could just go to another hotel.
I got a choice with this snack attack report.
Here we go.
What's
you guys
going on? What's going on?
ready? So this is the chocolate bars for the troops.
Oh.
Okay, so everything we've done has been World War II based today, by the way.
I enjoy.
During World War II, Hershey made a military ration bar called letter D, ration.
D.
Stop it, I knew you were
Okay.
gonna do that. Designed to survive heat, it tasted terrible, and it prevented soldiers from eating it too fast. So
How are you gonna make a chocolate bar that they like? Don't eat it too fast, there, Captain Todd.
the reason in World War II why they did a lot of chocolate for the troops was because it's high calorie. Because a lot of times the rations didn't give them enough food that had enough calories in it. But so that way, it survived heat, so it didn't melt. So think about what that's made of. Everyone's to complain about the Oreos are made out of God knows what. Well, this chocolate bar. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Put your fake one down.
Golden Oreos. So, do you have a snack that maybe we
I
could
do.
enjoy today? What
I
is
do
your
have a
snack that
So,
we could enjoy?
Since it's getting chilly willy out,
Okay.
and since you like a fire pit,
I do.
we're gonna make some s'mores.
Oh.
So-
What's the right way to do this?
Okay, so the right way is you're gonna get some graham crackers. Don't get any of the new flavors. Get the strictly regular flavored
Do you
graham
put
cracker.
cinnamon sugar ones or just the actual plain?
I would do the regular. Don't go crazy with the cinnamon sugar because you got the other things.
God
Okay.
bless you, okay.
You're gonna take the marshmallow, and if you don't have a fire pit, you could do this over your stove.
Really?
Yeah, just
That
be
sounds a
careful.
little- okay.
I mean, you put it on the skewer, but you need to get the skewers. If you're using wooden ones, you need to soak them in water first so they don't ignite on fire.
What about a stick?
That's a skewer.
What I'm just saying, you get a stick.
I mean, if you want to, then you might get bugs, but I would use a skewer.
Well,
Go to the
you're-
dollar
They're
store.
going to be in the fire anyway. It's extra
Okay.
fiber.
So you're gonna put the marshmallows. I would do like 2. Okay, get the like jumbo size ones. Toasty till it catches a little fire. Blow it out, and then you take your chocolate and you put it on top. So you go graham cracker, marshmallow, little bit of chocolate, other graham cracker,
Okay.
and eat. But have napkins or something ready because it's a messy treat.
Okay.
Or you could just take it, put it all together, stick it in the microwave for 5 seconds, no longer than 5. It'll get warm and gooey, but it won't melt.
Can
again.
you make a s'mores nacho? I'm thinking break up the
Yeah,
graham
you
crackers,
can.
sprinkle the marshmallows, and then put the chocolate on top. Let that all
You
coagulate
know what would
together.
be better if you're doing that? Chocolate chips.
Okay.
For your s'mores nachos.
Now you're talking my
Those would be
speed.
snachos.
Yes, nachos.
Nachos.
Nachos. Loving that, Sunnies. That's the sundials of full brightness today. Your laughter lights the room, your love warms it, and your energy, get it out there into this beautiful community. It's pure sunshine spilling over everything.
Big thanks to DJ Satellite Frank for teaching us the art of EDM music and how rhythm can motivate your day.
I love it. And don't go drifting off, Sunnies, because we've got an Addie's Reddit rundown report
My
you're
favorite.
not gonna want to miss today at 3 o'clock. We're super excited. You gotta check out Afternoon Delight. Mel, who are these sponsors we have to say thank you to?
We want want to thank the Bailey Group, All-American Air, Maritime Creative, Flashes and Brilliance,
Limelight Theater, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Old Town Trolley,
About Face, Zone Cheer, All-Stars, the St. Augustine Pirate Museum,
Historical Colonial Tour Experience, and Emma Concert Association.
Bin 39 Panache, the Capybara Cafe.
Don't forget to check out that Sonny's List. That's our trusted list of vendors in town. We love you guys. Thanks so much for supporting. I'll see you later. Bye,
We have
Booze.
3 guys. Bye.